Hey there, Brendan. I need you to stop for a moment and truly let this sink in. Today's message is not just any message, it's for you. If you found your way here, I know it's not by chance. This is your moment. There's something you need to hear, something your heart needs to grasp right now. Listen closely. Your financial breakthrough is already on its way. Go ahead, say it with me. Speak it over your life. My financial breakthrough is on its way. Don't just say it, believe it. Type it in the comments below. Share this declaration with the world. Let the atmosphere be filled with faith and trust in God's timing. Because right now, something incredible is happening, even if you can't see it yet. I'm standing in faith with you, and I want you to stand in faith with me too. I know right now it may feel like everything is falling apart. You've been working so hard. You've been praying, believing, and dreaming, but it seems like nothing is moving forward. Everyone around you seems to be moving ahead, finding success, growing, and thriving, while you feel stuck, like you're in the waiting room of life. But I need you to hear this. You are not forgotten. You may feel like God is silent in the season, like He's left you in the dark. But let me remind you of something so important. God does not forget His children. His timing is always perfect, even when it doesn't make sense in the moment. It's hard when it feels like nothing is happening and you're asking, where are you, God? Why does it seem like everything is moving so slowly for me? But I want to tell you, from the depths of my heart, God is never late. He's never early. He is always, always on time. Even now, behind the scenes, He's preparing something much bigger than you can imagine. Even when you don't see it, even when you don't feel it, He's at work. You're not alone in this process. He's shaping you, refining you, preparing you for the breakthrough that is coming. I know how exhausting this can be. You've been putting in the hours, the prayers, the effort, and yet it feels like nothing is changing. You might be thinking, how much longer, God? And I understand, it's hard to wait. But I want you to hold on to this truth. You are closer than you think. Your breakthrough is already here. It's just waiting for the right moment to break through. The right moment to show up in your life. The wait is not a waste. I know it feels like time is dragging, like you're standing still, but the waiting process is essential. It's not just some random pause in your life. It's where growth happens. It's where strength is built. It's where you're being prepared to carry the blessings that are on their way. When your breakthrough comes, you won't just survive it, you will thrive in it. You will stand in awe at how far you've come and how strong you've become because of the waiting period. Think about it like planting a seed. When you plant a seed in the soil, you don't see the roots growing underground. You don't see the work happening beneath the surface. It's all hidden from your view. But just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. That seed is quietly sprouting, developing its roots, preparing for the moment when it will break through the soil and rise into something beautiful, something strong, something lasting. That's exactly what God is doing in your life right now. You may not see it, but He's strengthening your roots. He's laying a solid foundation for you to stand on when your blessings break through. The wait is not only about the financial breakthrough, it's about who you're becoming in the process. You are being shaped into someone who can handle the success, the blessings, the future God has for you. So let me say it again. Do not mistake silence for inactivity. Just because you don't see movement doesn't mean God isn't working. He is always moving. He is always orchestrating. He is always preparing you for the next step in your journey. And soon, sooner than you think, you will look back and see how every single delay, every no, every closed door, every rejection was actually God's way of protecting you, guiding you, and setting you up for something greater. Maybe right now, you're stuck in the middle of your story. You can't see the ending. The next chapter feels far away. But listen, you are not stuck. You're in the process. You're being made ready for what's coming next. The breakthrough is closer than you think. It's on its way, and it's going to hit you in ways you didn't even expect. And I know you're thinking, but I'm so tired of waiting. Trust me, I understand. We've all been there. You're not alone in this. But let me tell you this, don't quit now. Don't quit right before the breakthrough. You are closer to the finish line than you realize. The strength you've gained in the season of waiting will be the very thing that carries you through the breakthrough. I want you to picture this moment like you're climbing a mountain. You've come so far, but it feels like you can't take another step. You're tired. Your legs are heavy. The summit seems unreachable. But just when you think you can't go any further right at that moment, the summit is right in front of you. You're almost there. God's timing is perfect, my friend. He will never bring you into a blessing that you're not ready to handle. He's preparing you right now. So when your breakthrough arrives, you will be ready to stand in it. You will know that every moment of waiting was worth it. And when the blessing comes, you will see that this waiting season wasn't just about the money. It was about who you became in the process. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes and thank God for this waiting season. It might feel difficult right now, but when the breakthrough comes, you'll look back and see that this was the time God was molding you, strengthening you, teaching you trust, patience, and perseverance. This season is not just about the financial breakthrough, it's about who you are becoming. If this message is speaking to you right now, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs it. Someone who is weary, someone who is waiting. A simple reminder of God's faithfulness might be the encouragement they need to keep going. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more words of hope, encouragement, and faith. We're in this together, and I believe in you. I'm here with you. Remember, your financial breakthrough is closer than you think. Keep the faith. Trust God's perfect timing. Your time is coming, and when it does, you'll see why everything had to happen the way it did. Stay faithful, stay hopeful, and trust that God has you.